Coming out as fat. Sugar Tits sent me this article. It was published on the website Ravishly in August. I'm fat. If I was standing in front of you and I said that, you might be tempted to say something like, no shit. If you can see me, then you know the fleshiness of my body, the accentuated curves, and the fullness of my frame. You can see my fatness, but you might not be able to see me. Yeah, if you were standing in front of me, I'd definitely be able to see ya. I know that you're using the word me in a kind of my true personality, who I really am kind of way, and I've got no problem with that. But it doesn't mean the fat fuck standing in front of me isn't you. Before I came out as fat, my friends and family had been well trained never to bring up the subject of my weight. We all participated in a group delusion of my own making. I didn't want to be criticised and chastised because of my weight, so we spent a lot of time avoiding the topic. Does that even make sense? Like, I spend a lot of my time avoiding chicks' fashion shops with tits, because it's fucking shit. I also spend a lot of my time avoiding anything to do with the band Creed, because they're fucking shit. I spend a lot of my time avoiding a lot of things. And I don't think your friends and family were participating in a group delusion. It's much more likely they just avoided the topic because they knew you were a bit deluded and would likely get triggered if they said anything. My problem is that there isn't a thin woman inside me dying to get out. There's another fat woman, and she needs to be released before we both suffocate and die. Your problem is that you use too many dumb fucking metaphors. I think what you're trying to say is that you should learn to be okay with who you are as a fat woman. And that's fair enough. You shouldn't hate yourself because you're fat. But at the same time, don't become one of those fucking idiots who's super proud of their fatness, because it's not a good way to be. Being fat is unhealthy. Many people believe that being fat is a choice, and if I give in to being fat, then I'm giving up on myself. It isn't that I'll never change, but for my growth as a person, it's important for me to acknowledge who I am at this point, and to stop pretending to be what I'm not. Well, ultimately, I think being fat kind of is a choice. I mean, we don't hear too many Ethiopians saying, no matter what I do, I just can't seem to lose the weight. I do agree that you should acknowledge who you are at this point and stop pretending to be something you're not. But coming out as fat is just absurd. That's like Sargon coming out as British. Yeah, I know. Or Christy Winters coming out as creepy and obsessive. For so many other people, and for me, the word fat is loaded and emotional. There were times when my weight needed to be part of the equation, like when there was a long hike from the parking area to the concert venue. I'm sure it was easy to see through my I just have to admire the scenery / moon / bird ruse when I really needed to catch my breath. I just need to admire this bird.
Stop it! Cut it out! I have a glandular problem.
If I admitted to getting tired hiking up a hill, I ran the risk of exposing myself as a fat person. I tried to act like a thin person in hopes that my performance would be convincing. Yeah, it wasn't convincing. Assuming your friends had functioning eyes. I can't be fat incognito any longer. It's exhausting and pointless. Pretending to be something you're not isn't easy, and when all people have to do is look at you to know that you're lying, it's ridiculous. Yeah, exactly.
Recession!